Welcome to the First Five, where we flip the script, find God in real life, and get your soul fed in just 5 minutes flat. No fluff, no filters, just straight truth that hits different. And trust me, heaven's got something to say today. This is word that walks with you to work, rides with you in traffic, and sits right in the middle of your living room chaos. So whether you're sipping coffee, scrolling before the kids wake up, or just trying to get your mind right for the day, lock in. 5 minutes, one word, all fire. Let's flow. Good morning. It is Testimony Tuesday. Don't just scroll. Tell the story. If you woke up, that's already a testimony. If God brought you through something yesterday, don't hold it back today. Drop it in the chat. Tell somebody in your circle. Testify. Because borrowed testimonies are good, but personal testimonies build power. So let's get into it. This is your first 5. 5 minutes, one word, let's flow. So listen, I remember when GPS first came out. Yeah, I'm going to tell my age. People would hop in the car and just trust the voice, right? But I wasn't sure about it. One time, Siri had me driving through what looked like a cornfield. Okay, I'm talking about straight out of a horror flick. Talking about some turn left. No, Siri. Okay, I don't want to die. And it hit me. Some voices will lead you in circles, but the shepherd's voice leads you home. In John 10, Jesus says his sheep know his voice, not just the pastor's voice, not just your mama's prayers, his voice, because at some point you've got to know him for yourself. Teens, it's like knowing your best friend's ringtone. You can pick it out in a crowd. Millennials, like your kid yelling mom or dad in Target. You know it's yours, even though you try and act like it's not. It's fine. Elders, like recognizing your favorite hymn after just one note. Like how? Okay. But it's personal, right? So I titled today's message, You've Got to Know Him for Yourself. John 10:14 says, I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep and my sheep know me. In context, Jesus contrasts himself with hired hands. The hired hand runs when danger comes, but the true shepherd stays. Relationship, not transaction, defines the sheepfold. We live in a noisy world. Podcasts, TikToks, preachers, influencers, so many voices, but not every voice cares for your soul. Jesus says, mine do. My sheep know my voice. So let's talk truth. Faith isn't inherited, it's encountered. The Pharisees thought heritage made them safe. We're children of Abraham. But Jesus says no, knowing the shepherd is the mark, not your resume. Your grandma's prayers open doors, but your own faith has to keep you inside of them. It's like having a library card because your parents signed you up. But if you never check out the books, you'll never grow. Who does that? And my second point, culture offers noise. Jesus offers voice. We've got apps telling us who to be, ads telling us what to buy, and hustle culture telling us we're never enough. That's noise. The shepherd's voice cuts through the noise with clarity. Culture says, follow the crowd. Christ says, follow the shepherd. Ever been in a crowded room and someone calls your name? You don't hear everybody. You hear the one who knows you. And lastly, every generation must learn his voice for themselves. Teens, you can't live off youth group vibes alone. Learn to pray and listen for yourself. Millennials, in the chaos of careers and bills, his voice steadies you beyond burnout. Elders, after all the voices of life fade, his voice still whispers peace. Whose voice is loudest in your life right now? And how do you make room to hear his? And where in your life do you need to stop borrowing faith and start listening for his voice yourself? And our prayer for today, Lord, thank you that you know me by name. Teach me to know your voice above the noise. Silence distractions, strengthen my faith, and help me to walk with you personally, not just through borrowed prayers. Amen. This week, carve out 5 minutes of silence daily just to listen. Write down what you sense God whispering. Well, there you have it. That was your first 5. 5 minutes, one word, all fire. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, you've got to know him for yourself. I'll see you back here in the morning.